Hello, everyone. It's Mr. Kissinger at the Citizenship Academy in Syracuse, New York. This is 5th grade math module 3, lesson 11. Today we're going to be subtracting fractions, making like units numerically, which means we're going to be using a standard algorithm rather than using the area model that we've used previously. So looking at letter A, it says we have 1/2 minus 1/3. We know when we subtract fractions, we need to find a common denominator first. So I'm going to take my multiples of 2. I'm going to just skip count by 2's here on the side of my paper. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then I'm going to do the same thing with 3's. 3, 6, 9, 12. And I see that I have 6 here as a common denominator, which makes sense because 2 times 3 is 6. So I'll start with 1/2. To get to 6, I need to multiply by 3, both top and bottom. And I will have 3 on the top and 6 on the bottom. 3, 6 minus, and then I have 1/3. I need to multiply by 2 on the bottom and 2 on the top. And I'm going to end up with 2, 6. So now I have 3, 6 minus 2, 6. That's going to give me 1/6. That's my answer. Letter B, we have 7/10 minus 1/3. If we skip count by 3's, we'll do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, and we have 10's, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. See that I have 30 here as a like denominator. That will work. So use 7/10 times 3 to get to 21/30. And then I have 1/3. I need to multiply 3 by 10. I need to multiply 1 by 10. And I'm going to get 10/30. Then I'm going to do 21/30 minus 10/30. And I get 11/30. All right, so let's skip to one that has some mixed numbers in it here. We'll go right to letter E. We have 1 3/10 minus 1/6. So we can also look at this as 1 3/10 minus 1/6. We're going to have to find common denominator between 6 and 10. If I skip count by 6's, I get 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. I know my multiples of 10 end in 0, so I'm thinking 30 is going to work. 10, 20, 30. 30 will be my common denominator. So I might change this to 1 and multiply my 10 by 3. I need to multiply my 3 by 3. So I get 9/30. If I multiply my 6 by 5, I get 30. I can multiply my 1 by 5, and I get 5/30. 1 and 9/30 minus 5/30. I'm going to leave my 1 alone. And I'm going to end up getting 1 and 4/30. Now, we could leave it like that, but we also could simplify if we wanted to. We can divide both the numerator and the denominator by 2. And because they're both, and I know that because they're both even numbers. If I get an even number in my numerator and in my denominator, I can always simplify. I can always divide by 2. So I'll end up with 1 and 2/15. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Obviously, 4 divided by 2 is 2. And then 30 divided by 2 is 15. 1 and 2/15 is my answer. Letter F, we have 2 and 1/3 minus 1 and 1/5. What I can do first is I could subtract 2 minus 1, and I could do, or 2 and 1/3 minus 1, I should say. 2 and 1/3 minus 1 is 1 and 1/3 minus 1/5. So I just subtract out the 1 first because we could do that first if we'd like to. I need to find a common denominator between 3 and 5. We 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That ends in a 5. I know it probably is a multiple of 5. We do 5, 10, 15. And 15 will be our common denominator. 3 times 5 is 15. So I need to multiply this by 5, multiply this by 5, multiply this by 3, multiply by 3. I'll get 1 and 5/15 minus 3/15. And I will get 1 and 2/15 as my answer. All right, so let's move on and do a word problem here. And I think that we'll do number 3. I'm going to start by putting an RDW on the side of my paper, as I always will when I'm doing a word problem. Just remember to do all of my parts. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read. Mealing has 1 1/4 liter of orange juice. She drinks 1/3 liter. How much orange juice does she have left? So, and we're going to forget about this extension for right now. We'll just do the top part of the problem. So, how much orange juice does she have left? Mealing has 1 1/4 liter. She drinks 1/3 liter. So, Fred, I'm going to draw. Make myself a tape diagram. We know this whole thing will be 1 1/4 liter. We know she drank 1/3 liter. And I want to know how much is left. So I need to take my total, my 1 1/4 liter, and I need to subtract the amount that Mei-Ling drank so that I can figure out how much is left. So I have 1 1/4 minus 1/3. So first we're going to do multiples of 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, multiples of 4, 4, 8, 12, and we found a like denominator. So we have 1, and if we multiply these by 3, we get 1 and 3/12 minus, multiply by 4 here, 4/12. So we can't do this one like we've done the other ones. We can't just subtract 4/12 from 3/12 because 3/12 is less than 4/12. So what we can do is we're going to turn this mixed number into an improper fraction. So we're going to make that 1 into 12/12. We're just borrowing. We're borrowing from our 1. We're going to end up with an answer that's less than 1. You can also look at 3/12 as 12/12, or 1 and 3/12 is 12/12 plus 3/12, right? Minus 4/12. 12/12 plus 3/12 is 15/12. Minus 4/12. 15 minus 4 is 11. And we're going to end up with 11/12. That one was a little bit trickier because we had a fraction that was larger than or greater than our fractional amount in our mixed number. So we just need to change that into an improper fraction. We change it into 12/12 plus 3/12 to get 15/12, and then we can subtract from that. It's sort of like if we borrow in any other type of subtraction. So we're done drawing. We need to write our answer. And I'm going to say that it says, how much orange juice does she have left? She has 11/12 liters of orange juice. I capitalize that. Orange juice left. And that is our answer. All right. And that is where we're going to stop for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and look forward to seeing you next time.